Like, I can literally get the fucking look I want and then beef up and get the muscular top half I need. Should I just run a fucking cycle, man? Should I just fucking... You know how good it would look now? Right? Because I hold it... I've never in my life held this much muscle not working out. Just from high protein. I have steak almost every day. Right? I spend a lot of money on food. If I just ran one... Because before I used to go from no muscle into that form. Now I'm going from this form into that form. So I'd have to surpass it. I mean... I wasn't failing organ shit. It was just complicated. No, I wouldn't do it if I was going to die off a cycle. It's just... The worst problem I'll have is hair. And aging. You know cycles age you?
He did almost die from a cycle.
Man, if I ran a cycle, dude, I would be Z'd out in 4 weeks, dude. My fucking TikTok would blow up. Right? I'd just be on TikTok like, you know, you guys gotta eat half a carrot every day to look like me. I'd just fucking lie like everyone else, and they'd be like, dude, this guy's so base, he eats half a carrot. I'm so tempted, you know? But the only problem is, imagine having to stop cycle halfway because you lose hair. And then, you know, you have to do that part where you're healing. And then you have a completely fucked endocrine system for like almost 2 years.
And mentality.
Because of that botched cycle. Is that worth it? If I shave my head bald, I can be the most shredded dude on the internet within 10 weeks. Not the most shredded, the best physique. Like, I will literally have the broadest physique. I won't be Bradley Martyn huge, but I will look perfect. Like, I know exactly how I'll look.
And that's the thing. That's what you always think. You think just one cycle, just when I get to this point, when I get to that point, when I achieve this or that, my life will be perfect. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
No, or why don't I just train natty? I've got a nice bod. Why don't I just train natty?
That's not how it works because you're always going to be wanting more. You're going to get to that point where you said you'd be perfect at, and you're going to be looking further ahead. What's next? What's next? That's why it's never enough.
Like, who gives a fuck? Natty, I can get what? 20% better, look nice. Why don't I just do that and focus on content? Why does it always have to be extremes with this channel? But, dude, when I look at old photos of myself, it's like the perfect body, dude. And I was like running McDonald's on those bodies. Like, I was just fucking, had so many cheat days. I was just hacking, dude.
That's not
I would eat McDonald's and get more shredded. It was some weird cycle, man. And I know exactly, like, I hate leaking this, but look at this shit. Here's the trinity of drugs. Okay? If you want a black hole as a metabolism, tren. This is by far the most fucking shredded any human can be. This. Nobody in the bodybuilding, I know it's very unhealthy and this cycle doesn't make sense, but I'm saying just for the metabolism, this is the most cracked cycle you could run. Oh my God. You could run this cycle at low doses and gain more than a dude cranking just tren.
I don't know enough about gear to know the effects of this cycle. I'm sure it's not healthy. I don't condone this. Don't follow this advice, if you want my opinion.
Or just draw or whatever. Like, dude, this trinity of drugs is so fucking powerful. And I figured this out so late. You eat more. Yeah, if you don't eat more on cycle, you're wasting the drug. You have to eat more. Yeah, this is a horse drug. This is for cattle. This is the most toxic fucking oral you could take. This is the trinity of the metabolism that nobody understands.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
A lot of people think, oh, to spike metabolism, I'll use Clen, and no. It's these three. Okay? The stimulants, you don't need them. Okay? Matter of fact, they just make you fucked up. This is literally the McDonald's cycle. If you're just an average guy, you can eat McDonald's and get fucking... Well, you still have to do protein shakes and to look like that, but you can get away with a lot of cheats. Right? And what's funny is the best look you'll ever have for your face and everything is Mastron. Like, it makes your skin... It made my skin glow. It made me look so good looking and shit. The tightest look. No, I never tried Superdraw, but I've tried all of them, and this was definitely the hack. Right? So I think I ran Tren. The highest I ran it was almost like 3 grams. No, 2.5. You're supposed to take, what is it, 200 mgs a week? That's milligrams. I would take grams of this shit because I was in a rush, which is stupid. I don't know why I did that. I would take 1.2 grams of EQ, and draw was just Tic Tacs for the gym. This is not a healthy cycle, bro. This is how you kill yourself. Don't do this. But these are the most aggressive. Like, this eats the most food. Tren obviously eats the most food, and this Tren has the best nutrient partitioning. But I'm so ectomorph that I just look flat on it. So I always need a D-ball or something. D-ball, you need that fucking estrogenic effect with Tren. It's proven to be super effective with horses and cattle and shit, but then you get a lot of side effects. So I would use EQ, which is not that estrogenic. It's actually the opposite. It makes your nips tight and nice. And this one rapes your hair, by the way. These three rape your hair. This is hair rape cycle. Hair rape cycle is the best metabolism you could have. And if you're like me and you already have some muscle, then you're really just looking to, The most interesting thing about Tren that nobody knows is it actually separates your muscles without dropping your body fat. Because of some nitric thing it does. I forgot. I used to know all this shit. But it's the only steroid that does that. It has all roids have this look. Let's say all roids give you a 5. Tren has this 10 look that is just nothing compares to this.
But it's temporary. It goes away, and the risks and the side effects are not worth it.
Although if you're skinny, you'll look better on EQ than Tren for some reason. Like me, I would flatten out on Tren, but on EQ, D-ball, and the fillers, drawl, I would look like a real bodybuilder. And your nuts become like this, and your penis is like that. But your nuts are usually like this.
Or in actual time, you should 20-something minutes. Man.
Yeah.
Were you on maintenance dose of TRT or full cycle? Believe it or not, I never took testosterone. That's why I had so many. I didn't have physical side effects. I had psychological side effects. Extreme aggression. Very violent person. The street fights I was in were like bloodbaths. I was punching so hard, not even holding back. If they were weaker than me, I wasn't holding back. It was nuts, and it was all because I was hormonally imbalanced, and it changed my brain forever. As an addy now, I'm just really aggressive person. It's very fucked up.
That was the only time. It was just you and Uber drivers,
Fucking
Uber
crazy.
drivers. But
Now I understand. Now that I read about Kundalini and chakras, those chakras talk about your endocrine system and your hormones. Now I get what the fuck was happening.
that's when I really I streamed 42% of the year in 2020.
Fuck.
So that's
Holy
literally
shit.
42% of the entire year I was live in front of a camera.
That's insane.
So I was just sleeping and streaming. That's it.
I already found one of the videos, the bloody fight videos on the internet. The dude outside of Ramada nightclub holding his head like this. Cops all around us with me. And I have another. If I post it, I'm going to post it through someone else. If I post it myself, I'll get in trouble. I'll post it through I'm not going to say an alt. I don't have an alt. I'll just give it to a friend.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
In all aspects of your life?
Yeah, no, for sure, because I had nothing else going on. The only thing I am
Fuck it, I'm getting on a cycle. Guys, I gotta go. All right, it's been 4 hours. I'm getting on a cycle. What cycle should I run, bro? 8-hour arm workouts.
Yeah.
upset about is that like I, dropped the ball on weightlifting and working out. That was the only part. And 2021, that's when I really started getting weight.
Yeah.
And that's I would say that was the bad part. And then the second half of 2021, I started working out again.
So
I'm getting on a cycle, bro. Fuck my hair. Fuck this. It's time to Andrew Tate it. Flat Earth cycle begins now. Also, I'm Jewish.
Oh. Okay. Well, on that note, shoot for the stars.